Breaking test 1 2, test 1 2. Maybe a little bit quieter. Move the mic away from my head a tiny bit, and that should be better. Look at that handsome bitch. We break, we die, we break again. We're back breaking and dying. God, gin paint looks good on everything. Oh man, even that's great. Oh, yo, you actually made it. Wayfarer, yo. I thought you were going to make it in. Welcome. Whoa, what are you doing? Hey, Wayfarer, I'm not entirely sure what you're recommending. Are you saying you want me to change my ally mobile suits? Because I have a bad thing to tell you, I cannot. Not unless I am replaying a mission, which I am not. On a fresh run of a mission, I cannot change Ally Gunpla. Also, holy shit, thank you. I don't have a way to do that right now. Yeah, no matter what, it has to be a replayed stage to actually alter their stuff. Even doing a different difficulty doesn't work. Can you refund that? Can you? Now I feel bad. I appreciate that, but I feel bad. I guess this means you got the right to do something fucking stupid to me. Oh no. Also, shit, we look good. We look so good. Let me just reacclimate to this real quick. Oh my god, thank you, dude. Again, but holy shit, I can't make that request happen. I feel so bad. I feel genuinely bad. We'll put that in the bank for something stupid you come up with. Stupid affectionate, of course. Alright, so we got our Zanbuster, which can charge up for 45 goddamn seconds to launch a nuke. Lunasan, what's going on? Happy to see you here. Like, even if I do something like, can you beat Gundam Breaker 4 with your allies as balls shit? Like, the answer is yes. You don't even need them. You don't need them to do anything. 45 goddamn seconds. And then we have Atomic Bazooka on the left that can be fired twice. Oh, your alternator's going? That sucks. I'm sorry. Your alternator break, which means your battery will die. It's a real-life break and die. So I think I have 2 nukes. Yeah. I technically have 2. But it's going to be a ridiculous cooldown to reload it if I fire both of them. Oh, cool, cool, cool. It's really nice to know someone who can work on your vehicle. I don't think automotive services are bad or inherently scummy, but with how a business has to be run, there's no good way to get out of any repair without a good bit of cash. They need to upcharge on parts to make profit to keep the business going. There's no way around it. Melga, I got 3 nukes. I got myself the left hand, the right hand Zambuster, and we got the shield as well. We also have Mirage Colloid, and Atomic Bazooka, and Psycho Jammer, which is goddamn amazing. I feel really good about us not dying on this. A small little personal factoid. I'm actually in automotive repair, so I understand the struggle. Like, I totally get that an actual alternator repair is going to be a stupid amount of money on most vehicles, and there's not much you can do about it. I forgot you were here. And you're gonna stay there for a while unless I do something... Oh no. Hey, Wayfarer, buddy. Do you want me to move this to the front pane? I would be willing to make that your contribution if you want. I'm gonna T-pose these guys quick. What do I have that T-poses? Pretty much just Atomic Bazooka. Okay. Well, as much as I love Vulcan, I'm probably gonna have to then replace it with Vulcan. Is that it? Yes. Yes! Is the moon out? Alright. I like my Vulcans, though. You know I do. God help me if I ever hit the D-pad in any way. Alright, on to Chapter 3. Hardcore, because that's our highest difficulty. As people might know by now, Mission 11 is a special kind of target mission where you do not get drops off of anything but the target itself. That actually gives me a little bit of, Mario! With the W on his head. Why? Hold on, why has he got a... Is it an M in some... No, it's a W. What? Why is it a W? Okay. So it gives me a little bit of possibly reduced difficulty on this. Because I don't need to blow up anybody but the target Gunpla to pass the wave. It does nothing for me to attack anybody else. The fools! Fools! More like Copy Might Warriors. No! Fuck! Fuck right off. You were so goddamn lucky he picked me up. I saw Tao stuck on that ledge, and my heart dropped. Like, I knew I was about to be in for some real bullshit. Well, I don't have a lot of, ooh. I don't really have a lot of oomph on my build right now. Like, all these nukes only do so much. Actually, that nuke's fairly strong. I'll give it that. That nuke's actually doing a lot of damage. It's just taking forever to come back, but... I don't really have any part-out capabilities either, tragically. I've been running missions on my main profile. I've been actively trying to clean up unfinished difficulties. Because I kind of want to see what first place looks like these days for a score. I know doing them all is not going to get me first again, because I'm so far behind on high score. Like, there's going to be people with a higher high score in a stage than me. Guaranteed. But I'm kind of curious what I'll place when I do actually finish all the missions. I assume I'll at least be top 100. But it's night and day with an optimized build and then this shit. Why is Lilin doing more damage than me? Yikes. But I assume it's going to be like at least top 100. But the optimized routing I'm doing in that main playthrough to get through missions quickly is not doing shit for me here. Alright, let's see if we can't get this dude over here. No part outs. That's fine, we'll deal with it. I wouldn't mind picking up a Sentinel head again. Either S or EXS. I'd really like some fast parts, but I don't think I can actually get them from this because they're not the target. I think it's all Sentinel tree. It's all S, EXS, and S booster. I was #1 at one point. I have a screenshot. And I'm hoping it'll be gentler on PlayStation, because you can't cheat. Like, there's literally no hacking. This is PlayStation, after all. And the boards are separate. Well, I still have my lovely screenshot from when I had first, a little after the game released. With a pretty hefty lead behind it, because I had that free time before official North American launch to grind out and get that lead. Age 1 torso is broken. That's a shame. And as we learned last season, Titus is just bad. Just not worth using. Hit him with Awaken like I did before. Okay. Whatever you say, Tal. Honestly, this high-speed rifle is doing quite a bit of damage compared to my other options I have available. I'm happy I have a twin blade saber, but at the same time, yeah, it's doing not great for damage. The left hand nuke's a nice and meaty blast, but that's only a once in a while treat. I don't know if my Zambuster's done yet. I've been holding it since I started this combo chain. I haven't heard the ding that the fries are done yet. Let's see after this nuke if it... Nope, wasn't done. Damn. I remember back when we had Virtue Bazooka, that was actually pretty efficient to charge it up while meleeing. Stop that. That's actually doing a lot of damage. What's next? 3? Then, double bullet and Titus, I think? It's the Matsu arm. It's nice. This is the first time we've actually turned on stealth. Why? What's your thoughts? I haven't had a single part break on this build. Oh, God. Tau? Thank you. Right. It has a Beam Saber combo. I got very complacent. We shan't be doing that again. Fuck! I was so distracted by Mirage Colloid not going off. Will you put that on my bar? Really cool, I killed some dudes with it, but they weren't exactly vital enemies. I feel like what we have going on here is going to shine more. Oh, ooh, is that a part out? That's a part out. That's a part out. No, he's got legs. Damn it. I was going to shine more once we hit a giant boss. Also, Tao Lilin, great job holding off Titus. I haven't had to deal with it once. Why am I getting closer? It has wings of light. I can. It has a weakness. It's right there on the right-hand side. There's the weakness. Bro just tried to menace shot me. Thankfully, Titus doesn't really have anything threatening. All his moves are very slow and bad. I'm about to get a Burst Breaker. Things will be better next mission once we have an upgraded weapon. Of some sort. Yeah, maybe we'll grab melee. Titus should drop melee. Even just something simple like an S-Gundam Saber. If this is a large boss coming up, my Awakened Gauge ain't gonna matter. I'm gonna get that back fast. So let's burn some meter. And let's hit him on his recovery frames. Let's go, gamers! €300 for an alternator is fan-fucking-tastic. I assume because this is a buddy who can put it in for you. Most labor rates these days are running close to 170 to 200 USD. And I can't see any alternator taking less than an hour to put in. You made out on that. God damn, you made out on that. Taking a sip of coffee. Also, thanks to your stupid bullshit donations last time, I learned how effective this is. Holy shit, is this effective against big multi-target bosses for getting gauge. This is unbelievably good for Gage. I mean, I know it's always been, but for, like, this game mode in particular... This is going to be my way to speed through this while utilizing the nuke to the best of its ability. Now, the big obstacle is going to be the virus shield. But consider we already have dude down to half health. Oh, that's bad. Block. No! Tau, you must. I've never believed in you harder. Holy shit, do you see his health bar? I am clenching. I did just self-destruct. Come on. Oh no! I forgot about that move. Oh, thank God. Tau went down and got picked back up. So they both have decent health and they're 5 miles away. Hi, Mana. Hey, but at least my gun reloads. No! The sweep! I have to be very, very careful. A lot more than I have been. That wasn't being careful. Get some health back. This is being careful. Oh, thank you, Lilin, for just single-handedly shredding the last half of its bar. What if I just, right now... No, I do not know if these assholes would pick me up if I did that. You know what, friend? You got me through Neo Zeong. Can I be mad? Looks like we're replacing the Atomic Zook immediately. We're gonna take a new new range weapon off this, and we're gonna replace the Atomic Bazooka with it. Thank you, Mana. Let's reset the super. He said Atomic Bazooka. Therefore, I will look at whatever is called Atomic Bazooka. Alright. Melee for melee? We want to get physical? Attack power close range EX? Left close range weapon. It'll boost itself. For guns, I have no guns. Alright, so I guess melee is going to be our choice. Though S Gundam Saber is pretty cozy too, because right saber is attack power. Melee is going to boost itself with left close range weapon. So we'll take melee. Heads. Age 1, S Gundam, which would come with a couple decent skills, honestly. Body, Titus, 3 normal. Blustia Cannon's a thing? Not a bad thing either. Like, it's a pretty solid Jirobi. Double bullet arms, Titus arm. EXS leg. A good injection skill, reflector income for some defense. Honestly, not a bad spread this time. No decent backpacks. Nothing worth grabbing, at least. And no shields. I can't use that without the partner, and I don't even have a partner. So arms are pretty much off limits. I'm thinking EXS... So no atomic bazooka and no melee weapon. Wayfarer, now I'm going to fight you guys on the literal definition. Are my hands melee weapons? Can I still smack a bitch? Fuck, you are right. So no weapon called melee or no melee weapons? You just want me to tackle again, don't you? Hey, Cross, that might be pretty soon considering the bullshit I'm looking at. Alright, in that case, we are probably going to be taking EXS, because I want another strong EX, and that's going to be it. We didn't get any shields to pick up. Yeah, it's going to be EXS legs. Murmur, murmur. Can't believe they're doing this bullshit. So since I can't melee at all, I think Serpent Custom's going to have to come back. So I cannot use Atomic Bazooka. In that case, I'm putting on the Serpent Cannon again. Because I want the Jirobi Blast. I cannot use melee in this next... Right, but I don't have access to tackle if I put on the melee skill. Just clarify for me one more time. This is off limits. I cannot use martial arts, pile drivers, shit like that. You said melee weapons. Also, the skill's called Atomic Bazooka, so that's out now. But I can still keep the shield equipped. Also, joke's on you, bitch. Self-destruct skills with melee. No. I will keep GN Sword 3 on, or GN Sword 2 on, if that means I can still tackle. I'll keep this on. It's a level lower! Yeah, fine. Self-destruct is in fact melee. It scales off your melee and it's a trap option. Okay, so that leaves us with bazooka, laser rifle, Vulcans. I have to constantly remember to put on reflector income, and then eye field. I'll just have to... Oh, fucking hell. Burst Breaker is melee. And Burst Resurrect is broken. I don't have another burst action. I'll pretty much awaken shut off now. I mean, I can activate it, but I can't cash it out. Alright, where does that leave us? Right. I need to... Wait, did you change your mind to melee only? Or just no melee weapons? Is tackling still a viable strategy? Kinda wish I picked up a new gun then. Well, in that case, I might as well put this back on so I have some cancel EX. As opposed to having some traits that don't do anything. Alright, so let me just make sure I have everything I possibly can on here. Yeah, that's it. And my reward is going to be a new gun. Maybe. Or a new run. One or the other. Yeah, why don't I, do this in a lobby, honestly? It's going to be more fun that way. Is there any big lobbies happening right now? Maverick Spectre is always there, and I appreciate that. Now I'll create my own for this. That way, if anyone's on PS and just wants to hang out in the lobby between missions, you can. Oh, gross. Right, Serpent holds me in place. Can I ground break? I assume not. Honestly, I don't know. I was just coping asking that. Alright, that's decent damage. Right, I actually have to use Reflector Income. The other one's automatic. Yeah, I mean, I'm slamming them into the ground, so that's a melee animation. Look at all these broken dudes I could skip right meow. I just want to hit him once. Amanda, do you just want to kiss the Rosen Shields? That's what's happening? Do you want me to say I'm sorry and that it's a good boy? You're a good boy, Rosen Zulu Shield. Hey, we got through the first wave of the first wave. How's it going? Trying to go for angles on this shit. I don't think you should have been caught in that, and I feel it's kind of unfair. I'm sorry, Goof. Like, even I think that was bullshit. I want to hit it. I want to hit it so bad. Geon Shield. You're a double Geon. Yeah, this sure is cycles, alright. Shit. "45 seconds is a long fucking time. I'm trying my best to simultaneously hold this trigger down to try to get the nuke. And I don't even know if it's resetting, like, when I use an option, but I'm not letting go of it. I know it doesn't reset for melee. That should be long enough. Wait like 5 seconds. Nope. I lost the charge. Somehow, somewhere. Probably when I was using my options. Which I'm not going to not use. I wonder what would be more effective. Wait, can I MC shooting the Serpent Cannon if it locks me in place? No, I can't. Because it's a lock-in-place style, it doesn't... I can't MC shooting it. I can MC shooting the Zanbuster, but what's the point when it's a high speed? Like, I'm barely increasing the rate of fire. Melee was not holding us back. I'm glad I found out about this as we're picking parts, because these EXS legs are going to be a nice part of this. I'm also glad you pulled this bullshit after we beat the boss with the Zook, because that would have been so slow. You know, I might as well activate it. I can't cash it out, but there's no reason not to use it. I just can't cash it out. At least it keeps me alive a little bit more by slightly reducing the enemy's speed. Let's give the laser rifle off the Amatsu shield a little bit of credit. It does keep my Vulcans pointing forward. Let me double them up effectively. Will you stop that? You know what? I appreciate your use of we. We are in this together. Truly, we are all breaking. I fucking king them for a Buster shotgun right now. Ooh, let's capitalize on that. It didn't do anything, it didn't connect with anybody. It didn't affect the outcome of the mission in any way. You didn't see when I accidentally tackled before either. No, G-Self, I can't. I gotta scratch my leg real bad. Hold on. Oh, my God. Okay. G-Self, as much as you want me to ground break you, I can't. A man paid me $1.70 USD. You're unironically worth so much less than that. I mean, just look at them without their legs. They're just asking for it. Look what they're not wearing. It's like, ground break me, and I'm like, nah, it's illegal. Not tonight. I can't get a good lineup going. Okay, first off, fuck off. Yeah, that was a nice one. You can't make me do anything. No! That was an input error. That was an input error. It had no life anyway. Nana, what did you just do? Wait, so anytime I ground break, I need to take a part off my build or my collection and sell it? Also, holy shit, thank you. I think. I don't know how much that is. So every time I ground break, I have to burn a part from my collection. I assume, of course, grandpa parts are exempt, as we ruled. They cannot be broken. Okay, new rule applies for future runs, but it doesn't carry the part list over to a next run. Okay. So if I were to ground break something from this point forward, I can, I just need to trash something in my collection. And let's say if I ground break something like 4 or 5 times rapid, because that's what I need to kill it, is that 1 ground break, or is that 4 or 5 ground breaks? Yeah, I don't know what this boy's smoking. No, I meant like go into my inventory and sell something. So pretty much if I ground break 5 times, I just lose my entire build. So what you're saying is ground breaks are illegal. But not totally. I can think of some situations where I have a benefit to do so. Pretty much the start of a level cap increase of a new chapter. For example, the first mission of this chapter would be a good chance to do a ground break because I'm going to replace the weapon anyway. But what it means in reality is I'm not going to do ground breaks ever again, you sick fuck. That's going to be really hard to control. No, Snox, I'm just going to use Claw. Or Whip. Yeah. Come on, line up. He didn't line up. I hate that I will probably still be able to beat this game. This man is kicking out my crutch because he thinks that it's too much of an advantage to rely on. But I just walked out of the hospital with 2 broken legs. And he's saying, you need to get stronger. My parts! My jammies! Anytime I get resurrected by an ally, I have to break a part. But it's only one part. So boss runs pretty much kill my entire build. Because if I get taken down multiple times in a boss fight, as I have with less restrictions, I come out of it without my build. See you guys in Season 4. Yeah, I assume so. I can't just, like... I can't sell them mid-battle. He's right there. Come on! No, you're not supposed to say that part out loud. You're not supposed to say that part out loud, dude. Ah, that would have been a good shot. No, because I don't have an efficient way to transfer those over, and I'm not going to spend money like that. I do appreciate you guys, though. What the fuck was that? No, you don't get to do that back to me. Alright, this dude's about to go down. Then all we'll have left is the Ryusei go. Yeah, I have no parts I can break, though, because I don't want to break any parts. I do not wish to break any parts today. What's wrong with the first stage's boss? I don't have Beam Saber combo, but I can still probably get through him in a decent amount of time, with my experience. Super Chat rules do get reset on new run. That has been a thing for the past 3. Hey, look, another level 13 melee. Fuck. Wow, I have no choice but to take the G-Self rifle. At least it's a high rarity. It's got a lot of ammo, and it's got a beam. Oh, EX increase when enemies defeated with that thing I can't do. Ooh, Heat Rod. Mech Knife. No backpack update like I was hoping for. Maybe aerial shield? Yeah, sure, whatever, you sick fuck. Really didn't get a lot of max level parts for this. Mac Knife Arm is a potential. Get my Awaken up. Plasma Cloud's pretty okay. Beam Vulcan, and it comes with a free gun. A free level 13 gun. Never mind. I just got new legs, but, you know, we're gonna double up on legs now. Alright. I was actually thinking that that Mac Knife Arm would be a really nice value, but... You the boss. Thank you, by the way. Alright, so at this point, since they're level 8, It's not even worth equipping Zambuster right now, probably. No, not really. And then we'll go melee for melee. Mac legs. I gotta even this bitch out. I suppose since we now have good stuff turned back on. I won't, Mom. Photon bomb. Actually, I want G and Claw in there. I guess laser rifle. Is that a lob? Yeah, that's a lobber. I like how it just curves straight down. It is a bomb. Just gotta relearn my routes real quick. Alright. Pile driver. 1, 2. Boy, it's a good thing the chat's turned off. What was the lightning kick route? Hold. Hold triangle. Any squares, then hold triangle. Alright. And then what's the route for rapid punches? Okay, at least 2, then hold. And then you can tap that out as well. Frickin' Riffa-Raffa. Frickin' so-and-so. In that case, I'm putting Istalug here. I'm putting laser rifle here. Putting Saber here. Yeah, that ain't bad. A little too green, honestly. That arm's kind of thrown off. The shoulder's rather thrown off dynamic. Alright. Alright. I'll play your game. You're not letting me get fresh blood. Back to Serpent it is. Except I kind of want this to be smaller. Actually, do we even want it? Nah, it would probably be nice, but we gotta, like, send it back a bit, too. You did do at least heal or higher, so I have to respect that. By the way, you can just completely fail a run for a red, I'll say that right now. But you fuckers are gonna have to, do a red super for that. Shard commented on it before and is wondering what he had to do to sabotage me completely. Thankfully, he's just a poor boy, so he's incapable. Who came into my lobby and put their bullshit up? Oh, that's probably the #1 rank. Weird-looking G-Fred. I'm saying for the highest level of Super Chat, you can end the run entirely. I'd be willing to acquiesce to that. Alright. This is Tao's bully. Gonna try our best to get through this. Honestly, as much as I would like to replace the right arm with something, it's kind of holding together the option palette. That ain't bad. Yeah, it is a baby game for babies. Baby bitch game. Oh, listen to that sound! I love that sound! I love my baby game. Pew, 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 pew. Resist the urge. Resist the urge. Hi, how's it going? Also, no, it's not what? Get the fuck back here. It's okay. It would certainly be pretty good if it caused part break, even though I can't capitalize on that anymore. Sucks to be that guy. If we were to assign an MVP to this run, Would it just be Serpent Backpack? What weird shit you're doing. Stop it. I don't have a good way to gain gauge on that anymore. Like to gain back gauge. So it's gonna have to be, actually, honestly, Mac Knife legs are not doing as much damage as I would like. I discover Headbutt before we launch the run, because I'm a smart and clever lad who knows how rules work. But, like, Serpent Backpack has always been there for us. Whenever we needed some options and EXs ASAP. Who's there? Serpent Backpack. That is gonna be a... No! That... I didn't know it was up and that was a melee input. I was trying to melee them. Oh. But if I can't use Lightning Kick freely... Why is this fun for you? Oh no, I guess Mac Knife legs need to go in the trash can. Man, that wasn't even worth it. That is some tracking. You guys fucking suck. I just hesitated to melee because I just conditioned myself for the last 20 minutes not to hit the button. But the square button's so slow to catch people. Not today, Satan. I'm using the square button. I can't mash out Lightning Kick anymore, because what if it... what if they lose their legs during the kick, and then I'm still hitting triangle? bitch ass. Alright, well, we'll just have to make do. At least my burst action choices, when I get them, will be a little more controlled, because I won't have to worry about what causes a part out. Okay. Lupus and Kimmy V. Lupus Rexical. I was trying to melee someone, and they lost their legs as I was approaching them, and I ground broke them. So, triangle button ain't working anymore. Ever again. Very much so. I might have to change the thumbnail to can you Nuzlocke Gundam Breaker to can you beat Gundam Breaker with this, then a hammer on your dick. And it's still a baby game for babies. I don't know what we got. We're gonna have to lose something though. It might be Mac Knife legs out of spite. Do a wheel spin. Wheel of morality, turn, turn, turn. Show us the lesson that we must learn. And it landed on ban this guy from chat. Not too late for that lesson. Adam, hey, what's going on? Nothing good here, of course, but, you know, with you. It's just a chat full of sicko degenerates. We don't got no awaken now, do we? What the fuck just happened? Like, the tank didn't get hit, but the ground took damage? That was weird. Nope. They are unfortunately broken. We only reset the brake when we are completely out of options. That's a last resort. Though Grandpa parts are unbreakable, so I still have some opening moves if I need to. But eventually you get to the point, like, I can't clear Mission 2, and I'm actually out of stuff I can pick up. We'll just call it there. No, you cannot beat Gun and Breaker 4 doing all this bullshit. That'll be the name of the video. And then the first comment would be, why? Oh, ads are turned on? Shit, I got it. Man, I just looked down. Alright. We'll do it your way, Mana. I don't know what part you didn't hear, Adam. I'm sorry, I didn't realize ads were actually on for this. It's not like I get enough views for revenue, so I'll try to turn that down. I thought YouTube changed it so the ads show up on the right side and don't interrupt the stream anymore. That's what happens when I watch my weekly Zets. If it gets to the point where we have nothing left, and even with our unbreakable Grandpa parts, they... Oh God, I might lose something really good. And we down to unbreakable Grandpa parts, and we can't, like, pick up any parts because of the way the drops are after multiple failed runs. At that point, we'd just have to restart entirely. We'd have to get a fresh start and just say, no, we can't do this. I'll start another goddamn super chat goal. At least I know that's at least $5 American, I think. I don't know, it's a teal. Alright, so I'm lazy and don't want to produce a wheel right now. I don't have a good way to stream a wheel to you guys. I just don't. So, instead, I'm just going to open up an RNG generator, and I'm going to set a value from 1 to something, and we're going to quickly assign those values to our parts. Yeah, pretty much, a D11. Shadowlands... Oh, Gushin Hammer! This has a special effect where on the strong attack... Never mind, this is useless to us because of mana. I got excited for nothing. God, you suck. It has a special property that on its heavy attack, if you were to part out on an enemy, it completely parts them out. It's a low chance, but it does happen. So you hit them with the full spin and the hammer slam at the end. If that were to knock a part off, it instead knocks every part off. But that doesn't matter because I can't ground break. I hope it sounded like I hit that R1 button really hard, because I tried to. We're taking this Gatling. There's no reason not to take this Gatling. Holy shit, that's so good. No, I cannot. You know I cannot. Alright, this has a shotgun, which is really, really funny with MC shooting. Like, absolutely hilarious. Should I go for the shot rifle or the beam Gatling for consistency? Shot rifle's really fun with MC shooting. And you can carry it like a suitcase. I'm going to leave that on the bench so we can figure it out, but I want to do one or the other. Yeah, I think I'm going to do beam shot rifle. We've had Gatlings in prior runs. Heavy arms, Gushin. Gushin's kind of cool. I might consider that. Zishi, Kashai, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Cool Ranch Doritos. Why? We haven't... Oh, we don't have another backpack. Oh, no. No, we still have, We still have... Gunner Zaku Warrior. Unicorn, Jesta. That has quite a few things going on. But I need both of them to do, anything decent. We've done Kshatra before. It's been okay. Let's get rid of everything that's not worth it. Also, it's too low level to really want to do it. I can't do soft chest tests with just one of them, though, can I? I need both of them. There was a new rule, Adam. There was a new sick, twisted, deranged rule at it. For this run. Whereas, if I ground break an enemy, it costs me one permanently broken part off my build. Slash Dish is cool, but I mean, it is really cool. That's probably the single best part on here. Because I can dump Gauge into some amazing missiles. But that means it's also my third fucking leg in a row. Yeah, getting revived by a teammate is also parts loss. And I can't take a third leg in a row. I can't. I cannot. That's also broken, unfortunately. I can't take this. Because that was on Break Die S. So pretty much no shields are worth it, I'd say. Buster Anchor is pretty cool, but it's short range. Froggo head, so it can be a beautiful butterfly. HP recovery per second and on attack hit? Yeah. Yeah, that's probably okay. I can't justify taking a third leg in a row. All right. Here we go. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 parts on right now. So I will change this value max from 1 to 9. I will generate a random number, and we'll see what dies. Nine. I only have 1 melee weapon, man. I'm not going to give that melee weapon 2 slots. Shit, that means Rosenshield shits the bed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Rosenshield is broken. Its strings cut. Well, at least this has stats. I'll go erase that in a second. In the meantime, shot rifle, Gushin head, I mean, by your rules, that means I would survive, but too late. We're playing it. Yeah, Rosenzulu Shield, someone really went to bat for you and then proceeded to kill you. Why couldn't it have been the fucking torso? So 2 new toys we have. First off, flares. Nice tracking, a little bit of AoE on stun. Secondly, beam shot rifle. Charge it up for a regular shot, or it fires like a shotgun. And this is as fast as I can shoot it. Unless I utilize MC shooting. Why is the spread on this weird? The spread on this feels weird. Why does it feel like it's not as many projectiles as it used to be? Anyway, I can MC shooting it to do stupid amounts of quick burst damage. Alright, we'll load the next mission. I gotta put you down for a sec to pick up the phone. Hey, look, he built the thing from the Breaker 3 Break Edition, but it's green. Oh, look at those little mini missile pods on the waist. That's cute. That's adorable. All right. Let's try to get through this. Legend. How's this gonna work? That ain't bad. Not great either, but... No! No! No, 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 no. I don't like that. I will resist the temptation. So we all agree at least lightning kick's the better move, right? Than the rapid punches. Have I made things that are part of a... Yeah, in fact, one of the recent Yapons, someone asked me to, while I explain my feelings on 00, make a 00 themed unit in Breaker 4, so I did. Check that out as one of the more recent videos. Tory backpack's reliable. Fuck. Well, at least the shotgun's giving me a stupid amount of awaken. Something I didn't really have a good build for before. Oh no. That's a nuclear weapon. Pretty good chunk of damage too. Mac Knife Arm could have been a good catch, but no. I'm sorry, I'm not actually bitter. I don't actually mean that. But I don't play around enough with Mac Knife Arm. That would have been interesting to explore. Bot missiles I've screwed around with a bit, but I don't think I want to grab it if all I'm getting from it is just the gun, you know? At least Mac Knife would have been coming with some other nice perks of an EX and an option on there too, right? No, maybe just an EX. Yeah, I remember we picked up an arm here for Break Dias. Sad. We ended up taking the Alex Chobham arm. It had like a nice profile to it. Alright, neither one of you is particularly a threat right now. Maybe your whip? If I had to put a pin on anything I don't want to deal with. Yeah. Daryl's just that good. Damn, Sheena, you just took a chunk out of her. All the party member beam blasts seem to be super fucking strong, but I never use them. Not this time, Satan. Oh, this one's the Guai's experimental firearms type. So handsome. And the lazy fuck who just made a blue savior. He's proud of himself. Oh, I forgot you had reamers, because you're using, Dreadnought legs. Hey, stop that. That is not appreciated. We're doing okay. No. Okay. Biggest threat's out of here. God, I hope this thing doesn't become a potential finalist. Because trying to find a Mac knife in real life and cannibalizing it? Woof. No. No broken parts for me. Fuck off with that doggy mode. Not even taking a chance. So maybe I'll get lucky and the fucking torso gets broken. They do not make me a better player. Oh, that flare didn't even last that long. Damn. Kick. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. I think torso and one of the arms is definitely something we need to update. Torso's literally not doing anything for us. It just doesn't fit with the gushy look anyway. Spears are nice. Oh, sick. No, actually, no, that's... I don't remember if this is broken. Not gonna risk it. I feel like we have extra guns, but if I end up losing my melee weapon for some reason, we are boned. So probably Defiant Beam Javelin. With stock. Yeah, probably Defiant Beam Javelin. Put a pin in that. Heads. Excuse me. Thankfully, not much to worry about here. He's going to be safely bent. Body. Easy 8 with the chest Vulcan. A full suite of HP recovery skills. That might be something. Gun tank for a big cannon. And it has, some stuff. Right arm. I mean, Destiny arms are never been bad. Potential. Gun tank arm, but all it really has going for it is the bop launcher. Rouge legs definitely can take a hike. We're not going to use those. Funny parachute, that's never going to get used. It replaces my beam with another beam. Phantom's really useless, but it also gives us potential to start working on full burst. Or Legend's really, really good Dragoons. It's a shame the machine cannons are no longer in the Infinite version. Really, really good Dragoons. Beam Blast and a kind of okay skill, plus full burst we can potentially start working with. We're sabotaging ourselves. Alright, definitely no real shields of worth here. You put that much stock in the Legend? Well, these are not getting picked. That's a given. None of these are getting picked. Fuck off. Well, not because they're not great, but there's, like, nothing worthwhile here. Destiny right arm might be the only thing I consider throwing on the right arm. Next mission's gonna have to be a torso. There's no two ways about it. Alright. Really good Dragoons. Goofball, and we keep our beam. Trying to think, we don't really have any other parts that we can full burst into either. I could equip that other rifle. If I grab this rifle, it can be full bursted. I want the Defiant Javelin. Hmm. Well, I think it's going to be backpack. I don't know if Mana is upset about too much about it. If he's right about us losing a backpack soon. Hmm. Surf is funny. Yeah, remember how well that worked out for us last time? Yeah, I guess legend it is. But we are pivoting legend by 90 degrees because it will look stupid. Or is it better like this and then like the shoulder has to cut out? And then shield definitely needs to be hidden. Oh, like a destroy? That might be a bit too big. Or not big enough. Do we have legend colors? No, we don't. Little red spot in the forehead's funny. Yeah. All right, last one. We'll try to get through this best we can. Amatsu arm, you're there for us. I guess it's a Mina arm, ain't it? It reminds you of Dragon R3. Yeah, we're on the same page. I thought Unit 2 was Shooty Shoot, and 3 was AWACS. Damn. No, I didn't ground break. I specifically didn't. If you're talking about when I was over here, up here, that was not a ground break. It was all square button. You want to see something stupid you can do with funnels? You buffer their shots in shooting mode, since they won't fire in shooting mode unless the enemy's targeted, and then just get them all at the same time. And they only became good after an update, honestly. We all know funnels were kind of crap. They want to see something really goofy. Invisible Dragoons. Now, if I manage to snipe Legend Legs at some point, it'll launch all of the little skirt ones off, too. Frog the Jammer. There's a name. Because it has a AWACS plate. Don't look at me like that. I guess we can also say it's kind of like Dagdoll, but who the fuck wants to remember Moon? I'm getting gauge back faster than I can spend it now. Mostly because I have nothing to spend it on, but it means permanent upkeep of both my abilities. Yes, Moon's backpack does have a hurt box on the plates coming down, except it's a hit box. Thank you for remembering that from, I don't know, fucking 4 years ago, Mana? Honestly, that gold frame armor is bringing the whole design together. I would like an appropriate looking torso and maybe a left arm instead. Nodley, stop it! If we drop Trial System, I'll consider it. Better not be red beret legs. I can't keep using legs. Double Odaiba, hi! You're hiding over here, huh? Save me by invincible hornets. Well, it can't be a backpack, it can't be a head, it can't be legs, it can't be a right arm. We're just too built in. Launch these before the boss loads in. Whatever team this happens to be, I don't quite remember. Oh, no, this is where I ate shit. Nishiwaka team. I want to call it Nishikawa. Is it Nishikawa? I don't think it's Nishikawa. Either way, he can't take any more damage. Now we gotta focus on X1. Alright, you're still taking damage, you just have a shitload of health. Hang in there, Mashima. It's not your fault Yuki has one of the cleanest designs of this entire game. Did I use Burst Breaker but stay in Awaken? Is that what just happened? That's weird. I mean, I think I know why, but it's still weird. Now their funnels are being annoying. Alright, yeah, let's deal with Zivania first. Okay. And this is also the reason why, if I ever see an RK on the field, it needs to go down immediately. Because the GN Fang's able to stun me on hit is a death sentence. Rah! Okay. Sabers, which I think we're pretty good on. GN Sniper Rifle's pretty okay. I'll take another high-speed backup just in case. Alright. Red Beret head. Nothing really happening there. Body, but no stats, or no skills, rather. Dynamist doesn't do anything either. Turn A has a really funny skill attached to it. Missile's okay. The beam cannon is literally useless. Moonbutt is not nothing. I would not say no to considering turn A. Right arm, Virtue we can't use because it's a quest reward that's gone automatically. Dynamis is doing anything. Claw would just match our other arm, which is funny, but no. It's not really doing much either. Left arm, shield bits? Eh. Wire hook? Eh, kinda not. Big funny beam shield again, like we had last time. Alright, legs we just cannot take. We have too many. Even though those are cool legs, we cannot spend like half the fucking chapter just picking up legs. Backpack, and GN Drive, a couple Transams, Mini Mois. Zero Shield's really cool. Mega Beam Shield is sick, and it has a sick custom animation that actually deploys the little beam bits. I'm thinking turn A body. Truthfully. I think that's not only big value, but it's like goofy. It's funny that we never updated our arms during this run, but whatever. I see no reason not to grab turn A. If I didn't have a better option like that, I might even go for Mega Beam Shield, but I think it's going to be turn A. Why Red Beret legs? I should have fucking sold them already. But then we don't lose our torso profile. We keep the same torso dimensions. They're not gonna be green. Alright. Thank you, sir. I suppose them's the rules. And you are getting me an extra part out of it, so I have less to complain about. I mean, I use this for one of my main Gunpla. I know the skills are solid. Scissor Claws are good. You're lucky I didn't already sell all those off. I was actually at half a mind to do so instantly. Goodbye, great part. That's why he's the top fan. Oh, I should have seen what I look like in the cutscene. Shit. You're gonna miss these legs. You know you are. Also, they're gonna drive you crazy because they don't actually roll. They're not hover legs. Fucking losing HP off this shit. Alright, so let's go for Lancer Dart, Scissor Claws on X, because those are my feet. Laser Rifle? Like they should be roller legs. But they're not roller legs. Oh, I'm hovering because of the backpack. Alright, invalid. Yeah. That's the good shit. Right, I can equip Eye Field off the shield too. I gotta do that. Let them come to a rest. Wait for my combo counter to reset. And... Wah! Meow. 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 I like that they fixed it so you can now cancel it, but it's still not a good skill. Also, these are not glitched, if you're wondering. But they are fast. They're okay. I mean, I said they're okay. So how smoothly can I... Very smoothly. I can come right out of the dash with it without any lost momentum. That's neat. So I can be like... Wait for the Vulcans to come back. I love using GN Claw with Vulcans. Just fucking spray everywhere. Do we want to shrink the head a little bit? Not much. Yeah, just a tiny bit. Well, we didn't exactly get as far from the build as we wanted, but we're here. And we had fun. Yeah, too bad you chose this. Here are the consequences of your actions. There's no deploy state for this either. That one's pretty good, actually. That shot's real good. What's it look like in, like, Cyberland? Lighting's a bit harsh. Lava Land? So we have that glow. Yeah, that'd look really good with the background erased. So you still have the glow. Yeah. 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 It looks so dumb, but that's okay. That's the best part. It has a sophisticated sensor suite. It doesn't need to look past it. There it is. There's a thumbnail. Well, thank you guys for joining me. This is always fun, as usual. Unsure if I'll be doing Sunday again. I have a lot of things going on at the house. But guaranteed I'm at least going to do next week for Chapter 4, where we're going to try not to eat shit like we did on the first run. What a cute froggy. I appreciate you always being here. It's no fun unless I'm with you guys. You know that. Thank you for keeping me on my toes. I hope you all stay warm and have a wonderful rest of your week. Hathaway's coming soon. Hopefully you're hyped for that shit. And just be excellent to each other. You guys really rule.